Hey man, what's going on? This is Coach Chip with Toe to Toe Magazine TV. Today, we're going to be talking about the importance of a jab. The importance of a jab. Because this is what you look like going to war, threatening somebody, and thinking that you have a shot to win the fight without a jab. Stay tuned and subscribe. It's levels. What did you say?
If you're not jabbing to get into the pocket, working the body, pivoting out and getting back on the jab, forget it.
Get it?
Forget it.
These are some of the fighters who had a long, prosperous career because of a jab. Larry Holmes, Pernell Whitaker, Tommy Hearns, Joe Louis, Virgil Hill.
Whoa, Coach Chip, did you just say Virgil Hill, the one that Roy Jones knocked on his ass and broke his back?
Man, quit bringing up old shit.
That's right, I said it. Virgil Hill. Let's look at the stats. First and foremost, Virgil Hill qualified to make one of arguably the most talented boxing team ever assembled, the 1984 Olympic team, which consisted of Evander Holyfield, Mark Breland, Pernell Whitaker, Meldrick Taylor, just to name a few. Virgil Hill won silver in the 1984 Olympics off of a jab. He jabbed Muhammad Zahoui from Algeria to death. Go look it up on YouTube. 1984, Virgil Hill. He jabbed that man to death. He jabbed his way into a silver medal. I'm saying all that to say this. When you get on certain levels, you gotta have a jab. You gotta have a jab. Ask Shane Mosley. Caught Floyd. Couldn't beat him. Ask Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner couldn't do nothing with him because he don't have no jab. Ask Danny Garcia how that eye is eating that right jab from Errol Spence all day. When you are on certain levels, you have to have a jab. Period. Back to the stats. Virgil Hill is a very underrated fighter. And the art of the jab is gone. A lot of traps are set now. A lot of power shots. We got offense flying because we all know offense sells tickets. But if you are in the lab and you have not crafted your skills with a jab and defense, you will not make it on that top level. Virgil Hill is a very underrated fighter because for 10 years, that man held 2 titles for 10 years. All because of his jab. 43 victories with 20 KOs. And for 10 years, held 2 world titles. 2-time light heavyweight champion of the world, Virgil Quicksilver Hill, gave Roy Jones some problems for 3 rounds. I'm talking about 1998 Roy Jones. I'm talking about beat somebody to death after basketball practice Roy Jones. I'm talking about knocking somebody out from bringing his hands from behind his back Roy Jones. Let's look at the stats.
Hill landed 17 of 42 jabs in the first round, and almost all 17 connected to Roy Jones' body.
Talking about Roy Jones. We talking about Mr. Y'all must have forgot. Nobody wasn't offsetting Roy Jones in 1998 in the 90s period. That is the importance of a jab. Hill had Roy Jones offset for 3 rounds. Now, it just so happened that he just was in the ring with one of the most talented, gifted people that ever laced up a pair of gloves. But the point is, the importance of a jab, because Eric Lucas couldn't do it, Brian Brennick couldn't do it, Vinny Panzianza couldn't do it, a list of other people could. It's just nobody could do it. That is the importance of a jab. Go back and look at that fight with Virgil Hill and Roy Jones in 1998. He was touching Roy with that jab. Body, head, he had him offset. That is the importance of a jab on levels. On levels, you got to have a jab. Period. You got to have a jab. Man, I just wanted to talk to y'all about the importance of a jab, what a jab can do, and take one of, which I think is one of the most obscure, forgotten fighters that accomplished a lot in his career with a jab. We talking about silver medalist on the 1984 team. We talking about somebody who had 2 world titles for 10 years, man, off of him having a perfect jab, of him developing that skill set, because he's known for being stopped to the body by Roy Jones, which that body shot and Roy Jones' counting power was just phenomenal that night, man. Roy was on when he figured everything out, you know what I mean? It took somebody like Roy to do that. You know what I mean? You want Roy's like hell is coming. That's gonna only come every 70 some odd years, bro. But that jab really had Roy offset, and it took him off game for a little minute. And he had to figure that out. You know, he had to figure that out. And he came with, you know, his God gifted talents to get Virgil Hill out of there. But I wanted to point out to a fighter who developed his craft, developed his skill set, and that thing took him a long way. It took him a long. That man started fighting in 1984. He was on the Olympic team. That 1984 team and the 1976 team with Sugar Ray Leonard is, you know, those two teams are, you know, a debate on which one was the best. And Virgil Hill made that team, and he had a silver medal, and he had 2 world titles, and he defended his titles a lot, man. He lost to Tommy Hearns, lost to Roy Jones, you know, but that man with that jab and how he offset Roy Jones, I take notice of that because I pay attention to the skills, to the craft. You have to be in the gym, man, and develop your jab. And I'm gonna show some videos, you know, what I do with my fighters, people that I'm working with when it comes to developing a jab. You know, one drill. You check it out, man. This Coach Chip, man, signing off. Hopefully this video was helpful. You know what I mean? Follow me on Instagram, man. DM me. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We giving out boxing information. I will be talking about fights coming up. We getting ready to go to the state nationals. We're in Florida at West Palm Beach tomorrow. I'm gonna be putting out my fighters that I'm helping. We're gonna go on a journey. We're going on a little amateur tour. My fighter, Tyler Yavalar, we're going to Texas. We're going to Oklahoma and watch the development. I'm a real coach. I got real fighters, and you know, just hit me up, man. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Holla at your boy.